By knowing Him alone, this individual soul can sail across this vicious cycle of life and death or Maya. Therefore, arise, awake, and take the shelter of a genuine spiritual master and know him immediately. Now you are all requested to extend your rapt attention to the ongoing deliberation. Vedahametam purukham mahantam aditya varanam tamasap parastat tameva viditvati mrityumeti nanyaha panthaha vidyate yanaya. Dear divine souls, I am going to elucidate one Vedic mantra. Why Vedic mantra? Ved is the essence of Sanatan Dharma. From time immemorial, the enigmatic world around us poses a serious challenge to unravel the mysteries of this enigmatic world. From time immemorial, there are 11 concepts. Zoroastrianism, it advocates the worship of nature. Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism, they tell possess all virtues. Shintoism, prevalent in Japan, and Jainism, they tell know yourself. Judaism, Christianity, Islamic religion, Sikhism, they tell that Supreme Personality is having no form. Sanatan concept, it believes you are all true. The Supreme Personality has manifested Himself in terms of this vast nature for the sustenance of our mortal body. So whatever the Zoroastrianism is telling is absolutely correct. By loving the Supreme Lord, the storehouse of innumerable virtues, one can be virtuous. So whatever Taoism, Buddhism, and Confucianism they are telling, they are absolutely correct. One must know his own self. So Shintoism and Jainism, they have the right perspective. Sanatan Dharma further tells the concept of Islamic religion, Judaism, Sikhism, and Christianity is also true. He is having no form, he is formless. But all these concepts are partially true. They are not exclusive ideas. Sanatan Dharma tells everything which all these religions, all these faiths they tell, they are absolutely correct. So Sanatan Dharma is holistic in nature, and all other faiths are partial in their contents. Number one, Sanatan Dharma is from eternity, and all these faiths, their transitory nature. Sanatan Dharma takes care of all the living, non-living beings, including the inert objects, and all other faiths. They're specifically targeting the interests of the human beings. Sanatan Dharma takes care of the complete requirements of the human beings. But all other faiths, they take care of partial requirements of the human beings. Therefore, amongst the 11 faiths that are prevalent right now, Sanatan Dharma is a precious jewel. In Sanatan Dharma, there are 4 Vedas, 4 Upavedas. The derivative form of Rig Veda is Artha Veda. From Yajurveda, Dhanurveda has emanated. From Samveda, Gandharva Veda owes its origin. And Ayurveda has emerged from Atharva Veda. So 4 Vedas, 4 Upavedas, and 6 philosophical school of thoughts. Sankhya, championed by Kapil. Yog Darshan, pioneered by Patanjali. Nyaya Darshan, advocated by Gautam. Vaisheshik Darshan, formulated by Kanad. Purva Mimamsa, presented by Jaimini. And Vedanta Darshan, pioneered by Vedavyas. Those are the 6 philosophical school of thoughts. Veda, Upaveda, Shadadarshan, 2 classic literatures, Ramayana and Mahabharata, and 18 Puranas. Then Vedanga, the eyes of Veda, the ears of the Vedas, the nostrils of the Vedas, the mouth of the Vedas, the hands of the Vedas, and the feet of the Vedas. For example, astrology is the eyes of the Vedas. Grammar or Bhakaran is the mouth of the Vedas. Hands Kalpa and feet Chandas. These are called Vedangas. And also Smriti, more than 100 in number. The most celebrated Manusmriti, Jagyavalkya Smriti, Parashara Smriti. These are the eternal constitutions by which the humanity is to be governed. And there are Nivandas, or research works, more than 1,000 in number. The tradition of Vedas, right up to Nivanda, formulated by Shankar Bhagavan or Mahadev is called Nigama, and the tradition patronized by Narayan is called Agama. So all these literatures are called Veda Shastra. These are the essential literatures of Sanatan Dharma. And all these literatures are acceptable because they are in accordance with the Vedas. Therefore, I'll explain one Vedic mantra. Because Veda is a storehouse of knowledge, material as well as spiritual, of the entire universe. And there is some speciality of my deliberation. Number one, the deliberation is philosophical in its content. So you have to be very attentive while listening to the deliberation. Second point, this will be sequential in nature. Today's speech will be connected with tomorrow's speech. Every sentence has its connection with the next sentence. So sequential nature is another aspect of my deliberation. Third aspect, the deliberation is based on reconciliation or synthesis. I'll reconcile, I'll synthesize the Oriental philosophies with the Occidental philosophies, number one. The non-dualism with dualism, number two. The tarka prevalent in the East with the tarka or the logic or the common sense of the West. Number four, the materialism will be synthesized with spiritualism. And last but not the least, spiritualism will be synthesized with scientific temper. These are the different facets of mind deliberation. So now let us start the deliberation. Tameva viditwati mritumeti nanyah pantha vidyate yanaya. The etymological meaning of this Vedic mantra, eighth mantra from the third chapter of Shvetashvatar Upanishad. By knowing him alone, this individual soul can sail across this vicious cycle of life and death or Maya. While elucidating this Vedic mantra, three entities are obvious. The Supreme Personality, which is to be known. He has been referred as God, Khuda, Sat Sri Akal, Alak Niranjan, Tao. He has a number of names, number of forms. He has to be known at any cost. The second entity who is going to know him is the individual soul or Jivatma. And there is a barrier. There is a wall. There is an obstacle. That obstacle has to be crossed over. And that obstacle or the impediment is called Maya. These are the three entities which are being reflected in this Vedic mantra. Now the question immediately comes, are all the individual beings entitled to know him? Garud Puran says, Namanusham binanyatra tattva-jnanantu labhyate. Garud Puran. Only the human beings, they are privileged to know him. Now let's go into the Vedas. Ihache dashakat bodham prak sharirasya visrasaha tataha sargeshu lokeshu sharirattvaya kalpate. O human beings, know him immediately. If you do not know him immediately, before your death, if he is not realized, a great catastrophe awaits you. What is the magnitude of that catastrophe? Sargeshu lokeshu sharirattvaya kalpate. This human form of body which you have been given, for again attaining this human form of body, you have to wait for so many epochs. An epoch or kalpa is precisely 430 crore 40 lakh 80,000 years. Ihache dashakat bodham prak sharirasya visrasaha tataha sargeshu lokeshu sharirattvaya kalpate. You have to wait for so many kalpa or epochs for again getting this human body. Therefore, uttishthata zagrata prapya varan nivodhata. Arise, awake, and take the shelter of a genuine spiritual master and know him immediately.